Good morning. This squishing thing, as you may have noticed, I'm shooting a lot with a camcorder these days. I don't feel like doing iMovie because it takes long and I have other things to do. But, yeah. It must be the interaction between YouTube and my camera. Because what they've done lately, I don't know if everyone has this happening, ever since I've made complaint, they've been a little box comes up when I launch the webcam, the YouTube webcam, and it has all these little itsy bitsy settings that you can, do we have access to your computer? Yes. Do we have kind of this, kind of, but none of it has anything to do with controls over the, the way things are recorded. So I guess I'm going to be looking squished when I use their webcam. It baffles me, but anyway. Oh, it's really, really warm. Really early. Like, I think it was warm all night. It's 23 degrees now already, which, if you're in Florida, even this may not be amazing at 9 o'clock, but 23 degrees, 9 o'clock, it's warm here. I went outside briefly. I'm not going for a walk today. I have work to do. I have to start working. I have a week, School doesn't start until the 12th. So, I'm okay. But I have to do things, so I decided today is the day. I really wanted to start yesterday, but I couldn't do it. Some cat puked in the living room over there under the ottoman. I'm sure they didn't puke under the ottoman, but things happened and it got under the ottoman. The ottoman got over top of it. Anyway, I noticed it yesterday when I was doing my exercises last night on the floor there, and my husband said, yeah, I noticed that too. And we sort of thought it was from downstairs. There's a litter box downstairs, and we thought, so I sent him downstairs to clean up the litter box. I said, when's the last time you did that? I was giving him heck for not cleaning it out regularly. And afterwards he says, well, I still smell it. I said, well, you probably have it in your nose. And I didn't go down on the floor to check it or anything like that, and thought that would take care of it. But I was doing my stretches this morning, and I thought, oh, that smell is still here. And I started looking around. I turned on the lights. Usually it's dark here in the morning, and I just leave the lights off and watch TV. And I turned on the light and pulled things aside, and I found the puke, the throw up, under the ottoman. I thought, oh, that's where the smell comes. So I cleaned that up. It was all dried up. There was nothing liquid. And I went around with vinegar water and cleaned the floor and everything. I thought, now it's in my nose. And I finished my stretches and went into the kitchen and was eating breakfast. And I thought, oh God, the smell is in my nose. I hate this. And I thought, how can it be in my nose? It smells so strongly. And I looked around under the table, and I looked on my shoes, and there was a huge clump caught on my shoes. Oh, great. Okay, I'm hearing some rocking. I thought it was somebody at the mailbox, but it's upstairs, and the cats have another cat tower there, like the one we have here. And somebody must have jumped up and was rocking back and forth, I imagine. Anyway, so I went outside and cleaned off my shoes. It was just on the one shoe. Big clump. Ugh. Oh God. I've never smelled cat puke. It always just dries up and doesn't smell, but this stuff smells absolutely acidic and horrible and yuck. So yesterday we drove to pick up my son. Oh, the day before, I think, we had his, my son had an eye examination, and because one of his lenses got a scratch on it at work, so he wanted a new lens, and he was up for his 2 years examination, so we had an eye examination. And yesterday his lens came in, so we had to pick him up again and drive him over there and got his lenses put in his glasses. And so that's the brief time we saw my son yesterday. And we had corn again, and there's still more corn. This is not good corn. I was showing it to you when I was shucking it. It's not as good as the corn we had before. Before, we had corn from a guy down the road, a farmer down the road. This corn my husband got on his way to picking up my son the other day when he went for the eye examination. And my son wanted some corn too. So my husband picked it up at a place, a farmer on the way there. Ugh, not good corn. I'll see what he says about it. I should have asked him. I forgot to ask him online last night. Anyway, not good corn. Good corn around here. Not good corn there. Oh, I don't feel like doing anything. I feel like going to sleep. Good ways to start working, eh? Okay, I better get going here, guys.